Hi everybody, welcome back to 30 Days Until Done. What you just saw was called a Coville's smoke flower. Coville smoke flower. Coville's smoke flower. And it's a wildflower that grows up here. It's late summer, so we're only having blossom here and there. When high season, you'll see just whole blankets of it. Behind me there are some lupine, and they're in the seed pod stage, and they're not as apparent as wildflowers. But that's what we're doing today is the wildflower. We did weeds yesterday, and what is one person's wildflower is another person's weed, right? And you get little daisies. I freaking love daisies on a lawn, but people don't. I don't know why. I could write about that. What I'm going to do though is, I think if you're writing about wildflowers, a couple of things have to happen. First, you can't call them wildflowers. You have to call them by their name. And second, you have to be really, really mindful and imagistic about it. Otherwise, it becomes a treacle and bad metaphor. One of my favorite, and this is what I'd write about, my favorite wildflower moment was I don't know, 15 or something, and not at a stage to say, ooh, look at the beautiful wildflowers, right? Because I have to prove that I'm masculine. And I was walking off trail, and I came across all of these wild roses just out in the middle of the forest, and I kind of thought of them as my wild roses. They were just everywhere, and they were absolutely beautiful. And I couldn't acknowledge it either, but that's okay. They were still in me. If you think about it, I'm guessing you have some sort of memory of wildflowers, and you can do that, or you can simply go out and find a wildflower, or even if you want to cheat a regular flower that you've cultivated, and take a look really closely at what it is and what's going on with that. I love vanitas because if you stand back in the back, it looks like a bowl of fruit or some flowers, and as you get closer, you see the reality of it. And the point of and they're dying and they're being chewed up. If you don't know the point of the vanitas, it's this. From a distance, life looks beautiful and full of life and gorgeous. You get closer though, everything's being eaten, moldering down, dying. You'd better take advantage of today. That's what the artist is telling you. My favorite vanitas is one in Scotland where fruit is being eaten by monkeys. They say if you don't hurry up, the monkeys are going to eat your fruit, right? It's a live for today sort of message that all of these painters are giving. That's a great way to approach this if you like. It's not the way that I'm going to approach it. I'm going to write about those wildflowers later today in the forest. This is one way you could do it. So I'm giving you 3 ways: memory, vanitas, or just getting close and being imagistic. All right, when you're done with that, post down below, and I'll see you tomorrow in 30 Days Till Done.